Georgina Rodriguez's Met Gala debut sparks fierce fashion debate. The 2025 Met Gala delivered its share of memorable moments, but none generated quite as much conversation as Georgina Rodriguez's red carpet debut. The partner of football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo stepped onto fashion's most prestigious stage wearing a black vêtements creation that immediately divided audiences and critics alike. #A controversial tribute to Princess Diana. Designer Guillaume Gvasalia revealed that the outfit drew inspiration from Princess Diana's iconic 1996 Met Gala appearance, her first and only attendance at the event. Diana's original look was already considered daring for its time, as she had secretly modified her Dior gown to create something far more provocative than the designer initially intended, making a bold statement about her post-divorce independence. Rodriguez's interpretation, however, took this rebellious spirit in an entirely different direction. The black slip dress embraced a distinctly intimate aesthetic, with its slinky silhouette and body-hugging design evoking more boudoir than ballroom. While it shared the color palette and minimalist approach of Diana's legendary gown, the execution was unmistakably modern and unapologetically sensual. #Fashion critics and public response. The fashion world's reaction was swift and polarized. Some critics positioned Rodriguez as an early candidate for worst-dressed honors, arguing that the look fundamentally misunderstood the gravitas expected at the Met Gala. They questioned whether the lingerie-inspired aesthetic represented genuine homage or merely sought attention through shock value. Supporters, however, saw something different entirely. They argued that Rodriguez successfully captured Diana's fearless approach to fashion, embodying the same willingness to challenge expectations and push boundaries that made the Princess of Wales such an enduring style icon. Beyond the controversy. Rodriguez's invitation to the Met Gala reflected her growing influence in fashion and popular culture, particularly following notable appearances during Paris Fashion Week earlier in 2025. Her presence at the event signaled a transition from being primarily known as a celebrity partner to establishing herself as an independent fashion force. The designer's choice to reference Diana may have been deliberately provocative, aiming to spark exactly the kind of passionate debate that followed. In that sense, the dress succeeded in its apparent mission, creating conversation and challenging conventional notions of appropriate formal wear. The bigger picture. Whether viewed as a fashion triumph or a complete misstep, Rodriguez's Met Gala debut achieved something increasingly rare in our oversaturated media landscape. It generated genuine, sustained discussion about fashion, appropriateness, and the legacy of one of history's most beloved style icons. The 2025 Met Gala will likely be remembered for many stunning looks, but Rodriguez's controversial Princess Diana tribute ensures her debut will remain a talking point long after the event's conclusion. In the end, perhaps that lasting impact is the truest measure of a successful Met Gala moment, regardless of whether it was loved or loathed.